Hey guys, so here we are with another What's Up video. I have not done one of these in so long. I just have not had the time. But today, I had some free time, decided to get it done while I still can. Now, as always, these videos reflect the sales from last week, Monday to Sunday, which was yesterday. And I once again hit my $1,000 mark. Not 1,000 in profit, just 1,000 in sales. That's not including, fees, cost of goods, and everything. But normally when I do these videos, I always list the things that sold for 25 and up. But this past week, I think I only had like maybe 4 or 5 things that sold for 25 or higher. Everything else was just $20 flat. So I'm going to include those because if I only showed off 4 or 5 sales, that's going to be a very short video. So with that being said, let's get right into it. The first thing that sold on Monday were these cool cargo shorts. Cool, my favorite brand to find. I can't explain why. I know there are brands that sell probably even faster and for more money by far, but for some reason I love finding cool. Can't explain it. But anyways, these sold for $25. Got them from the bins, of course. So paid like $1 something for them. Next up, Peter Millar's polo shirt, extra large. Peter Millar, FootJoy, their stuff is spiking right now because we're in the spring. My old inventory and even new inventory is just selling so fast. So happy to see that. And like I said, that shirt sold within hours of listing it. Just the demand is spiking really high right now. Next up, Lululemon leggings for $30 from the bins. Of course, paid like $1 something for it. Lululemon stuff, it's not. I'm slowly learning that obviously some things sell faster than others. Their older stuff takes a bit longer to sell. Their newer stuff sells extremely fast. And this is like I think my second or third time selling that particular model. So very awesome there. Eddie Bauer Goose Down jacket. Now I thought because we're leaving the winter that my jacket sales would just like plummet, but that's not the case. Even though I'm also learning now that if the jacket is right and the brand is right, this stuff will still sell to certain people. And I started reselling last October, so technically this is my first time selling um, in the spring. So the spring, summer, and fall will be my first time. It's the first time for me, first time for everything. So with that being said, yeah, the Eddie Bauer Storm jacket sold for $23. Paid like $1 something for it at the bins. And the lighting did change right now. The sun is going down, so probably in the clouds somewhere. Next up are these Converse shoes. Now the Converse shoes, I that has to be one of my older sales. I think I picked those up like the first couple months of reselling. So those took a lot longer to sell than I thought they would. But I'm happy for 33 considering. Next up, Harley Davidson's tank top. That was another example. I got that from the bins as well, like maybe a month ago. Took a bit longer, but happy in general. Paid like $1 something for it. $20 out the gate. LL Bean River shirt. That one to me was funny because that was an accidental buy, happy accidental buy. Because when I picked it up, I put it in my bag and I was finding more stuff and it just got buried under the bag. I forgot to even do research on it when I paid for it. But when I got back to the house, I saw it. I kind of was like, oh crap, I hope this actually sells. And thankfully it did. It sold within like a week of listing it for $20. So happy there. Now the North Face parka, this is another example. The North Face parka coat faux fur hood. If that doesn't say winter, I don't know what does. And we're in spring, and someone still paid $40 for it. Like I said, if it's the right brand, right model, people will still want it even in the spring. All right, next up is the Peter Millar shorts for $20. Like I said, Peter Millar stuff is just selling fast. I just don't want to sound like a broken record, but my Peter Millar stuff is just selling off the shelf so fast. North Face jacket, like I mentioned before, right price. I mean, right brand, of course. Yeah, right price, right brand, right style. People will still pay decent money for some jackets, even in the spring. Lacoste polo, that one I bought also last week. I remember that was the day I found those 3 polos. That one sold within like a few days of listing as well. $20. Patagonia polo. That one actually took a lot longer to sell than I thought it would have. I think I got that back like in November as well. But happy it finally sold for $20. No complaints there. Vineyard Vines Tucker shirt 25. That one, of course, as well last week. Normally, I charge between 15 and 20 for my Vineyard Vines because it doesn't. Vineyard Vines is like a roller coaster. However, that one's the condition was so nice. It looked so brand new. I asked for 25 and it didn't take long for someone to buy it too. Let's see. Next up is not. I swear I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. Peter Millar shorts, $20. Found those last week, I believe, as well. Next up is Peter Millar. Who guessed it? Peter Millar cashmere jacket, quarter zip. That was a cashmere linen blend. Found that like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. $30.35. And the only reason I'm going to include this next one is just because, once again, it is Peter Millar. and it was only 16. I can't remember why I was only asking 16 for these, but actually, no. That was actually a mistake slash lesson learned kind of thing, because we were in the winter and I knew that those were not selling very well. I put them solo at 16. I completely forgot to go in and raise the prices on my Peter Millar stuff. So I'm not surprised somebody bought that for. So basically, somebody got a good deal. Basically, because I was gonna change all my old Peter Millar stuff to raise the price since the spike is happening. I never got around to that one, and that's what happens. But once again, it just reassures myself, like if it's Peter Millar, keep it at a decent price while the spike is happening as we speak. Next up, Affliction Skull shirt. I knew when I picked that up that somebody was gonna buy that, and I was right. $20 within a week of listing it. Next up, the Adidas Big and Tall 2XLT. That one I got as well about 2 weeks ago. Amazing condition. $25. No complaints there. The Air Force Jordans. Yeah, those I got, I want to say almost a month ago at the Goodwill bins. Took a lot longer to sell than I would have thought, but still $50. Very happy. I only paid like $2 total for them. No complaints there. Next up, the Athleta Women's Active Shorts. Found those about a week ago. Athleta, a decent brand, $20. Last but not least, the Loro Piana worsted camel hair blazer. Now that one, I've never sold I think it was about a month and a half ago or so, maybe 2 months, that I even found out camel hair was a thing for blazers. I wasn't sure about picking it up when I found it. It was only the fact that it was Loro Piana. That was the only reason I picked it up, and it sold within about, I want to say about a month and a half. $50, no complaints there. So guys, that's gonna wrap this up. And as we speak, as I was making this video, I noticed that I had another sale, which is going to be obviously next week's video because today is Monday, which was a North Face fleece jacket, all right, for $23. So once again, adding to my point that these things, the certain brands jacket, it's a big fleece. Actually, it's right here. Actually, let me show you to prove my point, because I did find this like last week as well. We're in spring, all right, and it's a fleece, like peach. I want to say peach jacket from North Face. Someone just paid $23 for it plus shipping, of course. And like I said, if it's the right brand, right style, right everything, and of course right price, people are still buying stuff like this in the spring. So that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. Let me know if you're not subscribed already. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys for the next haul.